like you were kind of like the silly one, and you were like the mysterious, and yeah. And then you were a bit mean, but like straightforward in what you were saying. What's I gonna say? I can't remember. I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah, I like the character.
Good. Anyone else? Can someone comment on if they're kind of using any Brechtian techniques or on their physicality or characterisation? What have they used, do you think? Or what do you think they could develop? Someone? Molly?
When we've been trying to do the scene, we've been trying to kind of develop the whole kind of being bigger than real. So like at the moment we still need a lot to develop, but like the kind of at the moment the gods are meant to be kind of contrasting with each other and be really like just so over the top that it's kind of unrealistic and kind of takes it away from the scene. And the scene's kind of meant to be kind of quite tricky and stuff. So
yeah, good. Isabel?
Yeah, I think that like the voices are there now, definitely, and I do think that they contrast what they're meant to do, which is meant to be like the different things that happen in your mind. Because like Jasmine's was meant to be like schizophrenic, and the other
was nice to
yeah.
Oh, you just said that. The idea was there were the 3 parts of mind by Freud. So you have the id, the kind of there's 3 parts of mind that are by Freud. I don't want to go into it, but one's basically saying like kind of. One's basically looking after you and being like your kind of good side. One is your kind of bad side, and one is your kind of neutral kind of one, basically.
And I just think that they just need to work on the physicality as well as their voice. I think that when they've got the physical element to it, it'll really like be how we wanted it, which is over the top and yeah. And Ben's was really good as well. I just think that like maybe a little bit more like with the physical side again. Like I think that now that your voice is there, that, just think more about your physical.
Okay. Anybody else want to come in? Charlotte does.
I'll be honest. I thought that strobe lighting needed maybe a little less because it. After a while, it does start to pause you out.
So we not practice it yet.
Yeah, but yeah. And also, I think the vocals are extreme enough. So, Kira, you do need to project a little bit because I was struggling to hear you. But both of the other characters, I could hear you all clearly, but I could only hear you two loud enough. If that makes any sense. And I think your voices are extreme enough because they do have the characters with them, and it is very epic theatre the way you've chosen the 3 and the way you have made it so extreme.
Yeah, it's nice that they're 3 parts of a whole thing as well. I like the use of strobe because it isn't realistic, and it is that kind of separating you from you're not looking at a realistic piece. It's not trying to be realistic. I'm just wondering if there's anything that you could develop further. I don't know if you thought about it. If there are 3 gods and they're 3 parts of a whole ego or parts of someone's ego, if there's a connection between the 3 gods before they separate, or whether there's something physically you could do to bring them together and show that a bit more symbolically, that might be quite an idea to play around with. Yeah, I thought it was great. It's looking really good. Well done, everyone. Woo!